All right, guys. So this is the overall pod vlogcast of this year's Survivor Series featuring NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown. Let's start with the bottom of the card. Bottom of the card started with the women, and it was an all right match. As you can tell, you probably tell my last my last vlogs. I think I've done like 3 or 4 of these so far, but this is the overall. NXT ended up winning it with Rhea Ripley, and 2 people that were injured got taken back to the back and mysteriously, magically came back to help Rhea Ripley out. So I think that shit was loaded, but dirty handedness. Gotta give it to Triple H. Give it up to him. All in all, that card, I give that match about an A. Maybe A minus. Next was, baby, what was the next match? Oh, that's right. It was the triple threat, Intercontinental versus U.S. versus North American. Roderick Strong, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. That was pretty freaking dope. I like that. I like that match a lot. I give that match a B. Roderick freaking phenomenal. Part of the Undisputed Era. Then went Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne. Now, those who don't know who Pete Dunne is known as the Brawler Strawler, and he Brawler Cruiser. He is a straight monster. But out of nowhere, Adam Cole pulled it out. That's why he is who he is. The NXT champion. I give that one very, very good match. Very back and forth, back and forth. Those who don't know, NXT TakeOver War Games was last night. So a lot of the NXT members were very already beaten, already bloody, bruised, hurting. You could tell on their face. But Adam Cole, like a champ, didn't show he was hurting at all. If he ever gets called up, I guarantee he's going to hold whatever belt he holds for quite a long time. Hell, if that whole faction, Undisputed Era, comes back, I think the Undisputed factions could be a mixture between NWO Red and Black, and I'd say probably DX. It's a mixture. Some tells me it's just how it is, how I see it. Let's see what was. Then the next match was the Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. Now, I put that whole match up here on my channel. You can watch it. That match was freaking phenomenal. It looked like several times Daniel was going to take the title away from Bray. Now, I follow a lot of rumors, World Wrestling News.com, Lords of Pain, give a shout out to those guys, WrestlingNews.com, WrestlingCage.com, pretty much all the rumors and spoiler sites, and what they're planning on doing with Bray Wyatt is setting him up to start as the new Undertaker, because the Undertaker is, as you know, getting fewer and fewer matches. But he's gonna start a new streak. The WWE, Vince McMahon in particular, loves the way Bray Wyatt has packaged himself as the Fiend, that he sees him as the new Undertaker, which means is that they're gonna probably start a streak going for him. We'll see how that one lights out. Let's see. After Bray Wyatt was the men's a traditional Survivor Series elimination, 5-5. Very, very back and forth. King Corbin eliminate through interference against Ali. Ali was looking real strong. So was Shorty G, and King Corbin decided to throw his weight around and get them both eliminated. So Reigns didn't put up with it and speared him and had Tony Ciampa roll him up for the pin. Got him eliminated. Something tells me come Friday, ooh, we're going to see a match between those two. I guarantee. Anyways, Taker, or not Taker, I'm watching Steve Austin's Broken Skull Sessions. Reigns was final man standing. It was Reigns and Keith Lee. Big shout out to Keith Lee. If he does get called up, like they're saying he will, he's gonna go far on whatever brand he goes to. And Reigns, I did like the fact that Reigns showed mad respect to Keith Lee, showed him that he was tough, and he put Reigns in for a hell of a fight. So when you get respect from the big dog, you know you come up. Let's see. Next was the WWE World Heavyweight. Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio came out looking like the Joker. Classic Rey. Brock and his fat Twinkie tits, having slinky tit looking Sasquatch of a fucking dinosaur advocate, Paul Heyman. He just had to throw. That's all I heard. I heard Seal. That's it. That's all I heard. Seal sounds. And very lackluster match. I mean, falls count anywhere. No disqualification. It was very crappy match. WWE really dropped the ball on that one. Only, in my opinion, only good part of the night was seeing Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio's oldest son. He's been kind of out of the limelight ever since Rey and Eddie, when Eddie was alive. WWE did a storyline with Rey and Dominic, where Eddie was Dominic's biological father, for another time. But Dominic's back in the ring. He's been training with Rey and his uncles. And we're going to be seeing Dominic in the ring very soon. And we're going to be seeing a tag team styling of father and son very soon. Best part of that match was watching Dominic come off the top rope. And then hitting him with a 619 like his pops. So, last match of the night was, of course, the women's tag team. Shayna Baszler, Bayley, Becky Lynch. Very, very one-sided match, really, to be honest. It was Bayley and, not Bayley, it was Becky and Shayna Baszler. Bayley was kind of an afterthought, which is kind of sad because she's come up a lot. I mean, ever since she went heel, in my opinion, she's starting to get a little bit more respect, but this is a one-sided match. They call Shayna Baszler the submission magician and locked her up in a female version of the Coquina Clutch, and Bayley tapped out like a little girl. But that wasn't the last, as Baszler was celebrating over a fallen Becky Lynch. Becky popped out in the middle of nowhere and got Baszler and just went to town on her. So something tells me this isn't over. Not by a long shot. NXT won it. NXT were the sole survivors of Survivor Series. So something tells me in the next pay-per-view, we're going to see some heated battles. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to get one in for Monday night, but it's probably going to be on Tuesday. So I can kind of blog out WWE Monday night, the fallout from Survivor Series. And then on Friday, I will do the Survivor Series fallout on SmackDown. So we'll catch out and see what's kind of going on over there. Also, on a side note, I'm going to redo. I know I got some views on the first AEW match. We're now going into week 6 of AEW. So I will catch you guys up, kind of throw a blog on there about what's going on with AEW. So stay tuned. The Bearded Wonder 505. Only one question. Have you America today? I know I have. American all over the place.